Alright. So this is my final project for GE474 or WebGIS. My application is using 123 Survey and web application. So my project goal for this project, I wanted to create a survey on 123 Survey that when the data is added, it updates the web map and application. And with that web map, the application will be able to allow people who don't have access to ArcGIS Online to be able to access the data and query through anything that they need. So to create the data, I started by creating an Excel spreadsheet in order to georeference the data and create a web map that I could create a web app from. So once a web map was produced, I created a survey on 123 Survey to collect the data from the public. This is the Excel spreadsheet I began with, but after I created the survey on 123 Survey, I realized that the web map that I had just created using my Excel spreadsheet would not correctly work because it did not have the same layers as the data. And so from the survey 123, I added a few data points in using my survey and was able to create a web map from that would be updated whenever the survey was taken or anytime data was added. So in the survey, I have a map to select the location of the road obstruction, a drop down to show the type of obstruction, a multiple choice to tell the obstruction is open or not to say if it's still active, and date, and those are all required fields. While the description, email, name, image are all optional fields. And then from that, I created a web map based off the data created by the survey and is updated when a survey is filled out. And this was all to show road obstruction in the Shoals area. So anytime it was like potholes, a tree down, or anything of that sort, that people would be able to put it on the map and possibly know if they were in an area to avoid a certain area. And so this is the query, or this is the survey that I took. If you see on the upper left-hand corner, that was the first part. That shows the map of the area, where you're going to locate it, type of road obstruction. It's a drop-down bar that it has all of them below of the type of obstructions. On the second one, you can see this open or close, the description, image, and then on the middle bottom is the last one, and to where you submit it. And so creating the web app. The web app that I created has data that updates soon as either the web app, the web map, or the survey is edited. And the web app allows people that do not have ArcGIS Online account to access and query through the data. And so this was what I really wanted to focus on, was to make sure that the survey 123 survey that I created actually had an importance and showed data that was edited and everything like that on my maps. Here is a picture of the web app, and now I'm going to go through and show my applications. So first I go onto my survey 123. I go to my road obstructions, and so whenever I'll go to the link, and people will have access to the link. Everything is accessible through the public. So once you click the link, it pops up that the map. And so we are going to add a point right over here towards Killen. The type of road obstruction we'll do is roadkill. We will say that the situation is still active, so it is open. Description, a deer has hit and still on the highway. And so I could add an image right now, but that would show my face. I'm not going to do that. But they could take an image of the dead deer on the highway and to show exactly where it's at. I could, to give my name. The reason I didn't do this as a required field is because some people don't like to have them known or who put it. And I'm just going to do my school name. Alright, we're going to do it for today. And then we'll submit it. Alright, and so now we can go over to my application. And we can see right here that it was roadkill hit, it was deer hit, and it's still on the highway, done today. And on here, I created a printable option. That way if somebody wanted to print where everything was, that they'd be able to do that. I made it to where somebody could report a feature in case like somebody got on here and was putting inappropriate things on here that could be reported to show. To draw if they wanted to have it within a certain area, they could query it from that. I have a query, so if they wanted to do it for where all the potholes are, they could do it by that. And if they wanted to do it by location or select certain ones, that they can have it there. And I also can search by address and everything. And that is my web application. Thank you.